Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Washington Wizards. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Wright, Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Shamet in at the 2. And for the Celtics, the point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Brent, we're finally here, the final game of the regular season. Hard not to look back on what we have seen.
Yeah, and that's the assignment. Focus on the task at hand, what's in front of you. For everyone else, there's always tomorrow.
Now here's Wright. Passes to Gafford. Kuzma with it. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Brogdon against Wright. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Fades. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Celtics on offense. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Right, the pass to Gafford. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Shamet kicks to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brogdon against Wright. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. His three-pointers off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Kuzma passes to Wright. In the corner, Shamet with it. Rebounded by the Celtics. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brogdon with it. Now Wright defending. Avdia with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Kuzma. Last game he had 28 points. Right inside. Guarded by Tatum. Clock at 4. Wright, the pass to Gafford. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
There's the pass to Gafford. The dish now to Wright. It's over Brogdon, and that one's good. Right. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Kuzma against Tatum. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Avdia. Driving in. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Washington with it. Kuzma, left side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Been going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mikhailuk comes in for Jason Tatum. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Brogdon. Here's Koulibaly. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The Wizards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to White. The feed to MP. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Here's Mikhailuk. No good from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Kispert. Here's Koulibaly. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Banton. Last game he had 10 points. The kick out to Williams. Outside, White. Rebound by Muscala.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Williams can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Avdia, the pass to Jones. Pass to Koulibaly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Back to MP. The layup off target. The Wizards shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Here's Kispert. Rebound Boston. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Stolen by Avdia. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right, the pass to MP. And he makes good on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Washington trailing. Outside, Jones. The 15-footer. It's good. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Tie game in Boston. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. MP's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Then for the Wizards, Mike Muscala is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's DeLon Wright in for Tyus Jones. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Landry Shamet. Also DeLon Wright is out there. Kispert is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Coulibaly in at the 4. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get. But how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve. And it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups. And trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Avdia's checked in for the Wizards. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He ended up with 8 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Muscala. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Muscala's got his first 3 points of the game. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Wizards trail by 10. It feels like Porzingis, Brent, has been in the NBA forever, doesn't it? But he is still only in his 20s.
Yeah, it's kind of a head-scratcher. He's been traded a few times, missed a year due to ACL injury, but the Unicorn has persevered, and he's worked on his body, still adding some to his game, and you wonder if he's finally found a home.
MP, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the rejection by MP.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Brown against Wright. Here's MP, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That one is off. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Now, here's Avdia. Still scoreless. And finished off by Avdia.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Manton, the pass to Mikhailuk. Let's go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
and they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For Boston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Wizards trail by 12. Kispert, the pass to Jones. He dishes it to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now the pass to McKaylu. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And they double up MP. Porzingis kicks to White. Launches it. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, here's Jones. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Banton, defended by Jones. MP, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Shoots from 14. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Jones. It's tipped. From deep three-point territory. That one, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. The point and off guard are Brogdon and Brown. And it's MP in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Gafford. That one good for 2. He's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Brown. And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdija. That is his first foul of the game. MP outside. Porzingis finds Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Here's Wright. Good D by Brogdon.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now Tatum, he's got 14 from downtown. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. It's Kuzma penetrating, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass. And recently, I mean, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially
offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him. Offensively, he's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it. There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. And he sinks the second. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. Now, Avdia, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here's Brown, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And Gafford throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Knocked away. Now here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Fires from the wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gafford kicks to Kispert. Pass to Wright. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. Landry Shamet is out there with Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Shamet finds Kuzma. Off on the layup.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And Boston has possession. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Hauser the pass to Brissett. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebound by the Wizards. Shamet on the wing. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Brissett, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Wright dishes to Kispert. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Here's Shamet following the bucket by the Celtics. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Delano Banton's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Wright. And here is Gafford. Here's the teardrop. And it's Shamet missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Luke passes to Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Luke. Covered by Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, staying ahead of the defense, Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Muscala. Hauser the pass to Banton. Rebounded by the Wizards. Muscala's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Now the Wizards with it. Shamet with it. Dishes it to Wright. Rob. To the middle. Here's Banton. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Gafford inside. Out to Kuzma. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on.